Here I am, alive from Mother Nature. Everybody welcome, much love. Anyway, what I want to speak about. I don't answer questions. I say some strange things when people ask me questions. And I don't debate in comments and messenger or guide people, tell people what to do, how to do, what's the proper way, what's the right way. Because I will tell you, to answer questions, to take guidance from others is the stupidity. Then you are never being yourself as you feel from the heart, but always the idea of somebody else in their mind, programmed by their mind. You never feel, experience, realize, reveal your own truth within your own kingdom. But you are programmed into the programs that others program you in, who wants to control you just in the mind. What to do right, how to do it right, what's the proper way, what's the answer to this, what's the answer to that, what's the answer to this. I don't have your answer. I have no answer that you ask me, no spiritual answer. You ask me for material, I don't have time to answer. I have none of these things. I only share my story from my point of perception, from my unique state of consciousness, from my unique dimension, from my unique divine, crazy, insane nature, from my point of awareness, in my style, truth that I experience and feel in my heart. I translate in my mind and I create with our words. I present you that. And whatever you get is the answer within you. Because anyway you listen to the words, you don't get the truth that I'm experiencing, feeling, realizing, revealing in my heart. You actually translate it in yourself, and if you feel more, you experience it in your own truth. But if you think more, then you only think about it, translate it in your mind, and then you think what is in the mind. But if you feel, you let your mind be. You don't need to know the answers from others. You don't analyze, you don't judge it, you don't try to get it, you feel. And then you experience, realize, feel your own truth, your own answers. So no one can tell you the truth. Because there's no truth outside of you. There's no truth outside of you. So how can somebody tell you the answer? The kingdom is within. Outside there's only energy, vibrating on different frequencies, energies interacting with each other, just vibrations, frequencies. Our ears, our eyes, our senses translate whatever we see, hear, feel, touch, smell. It doesn't exist, it's only vibration on the particular frequency interacting with each other. There's no heat, no cold. Our senses translate the vibrations, the frequency, and the interactions between energies and different vibrations, different frequencies. They translate into cold and hot, into all the colors of the universe, into all the beautiful music. So the tree, when tree falls in the forest and there is no living being to hear it, there's no sound, there's only vibration. And that vibration, there's nothing else but vibration. But our ear translates the vibration into vision, into sound, into music. The tree falls. And some animals, some beings have their eyes so that they see the vibrations. The vibrations that we translate as the sound with our ears, some animals translate with their eyes, that they see the vibration. So there's nothing, there's only what is within. And we see there's no colors, no beauty, nothing. Only vibrations, energies on different frequencies interacting with each other. And there it is. And we translated it with our eyes into beauty. So there's nothing. Kingdom is within, there's nothing outside. So what to say about spiritual reality, about psychological questions, about questions what's the best for you? You create the emotions, the feelings, conceptions, within you. From your unique level of consciousness, your unique dimension of being, your divine unique nature, your point of perception, unique divine, your point of awareness, in your programming of the mind, the way that your mind is programmed. And universe doesn't make copies, because the point of one source that I am to become many was only in that, so that I am can experience myself, that I am in all dimensions, in all state of consciousness, in all points of perceptions, in all points of awareness, with interacting with each other as I'm interacting with you now, listening to myself, that I am to remember that I am you, in darkness, in light, in lowest dimension, in highest, in opposition and separation, or in unity and harmony and love, in higher dimension or dark dimensions, so that I am can experience all the points of perceptions, entire creation, all dimensions, everything. So not two beings are same, because universe doesn't make copies. Then that why I am one I am would remain one. There would be no need for that I am to become many, because we all the same. So no one can give you the answer. No one can tell you how it is. Mind wants to know the information. Mind wants to control it, how it is, how you do it, how you get it. And mind wants to control it, how, and that, and that, and that. You have to realize that just that, I want to know, I want to control, I want to know, just that is ego trying to control, trying to force, trying to get it outside of yourself. And then the revelation stops, because you no more trust God, you no more trust your heart, your energy source in your heart, the revelation of the truth. Gradually, you want it from others, your mind wants it from other minds, and then you stop the revelation, because you don't trust in the source in your heart revealing you the truth from your point of perception within the kingdom within, but you actually want it from others outside of you. You understand? But if you trust, you know the answer is within you. No one can give you the answer. You get a little bit of revelation. You don't run around trying to tell others what it is, what it is, what it is. But you trust that the source, your own soul, from your own point of perception, in your unique divine consciousness and point of perception, does not say that no other is revealing you the truth. And more you trust on yourself, more fast the truth is revealed, realized, remembered, embodied. So you see, that's why. What is there to answer the question? Because the answer is within you. I only give you my word for you to experience, realize, feel, experience, get the answers within you, your own truth. And I don't have that. And so it is. And why would anybody want to teach somebody, guide somebody, tell him how to do, what to do, how it is, why it is, when it is, what is right, what is wrong? We are programmed in our mind what is right, what is wrong. So our mind always blaming us that we are wrong, that we are bad, blaming us that we have to do right, that we are not good enough. Always programmed by the system, by society, parents, school, programmed what to think, how to think, what to know, the programs. And then other teachers, spiritual teachers, want to program there in their mind so that they want to control you. So somebody who loves you will not teach you, will not guide you, will not tell you what to do, give you the answers, how to do it and that, because such being doesn't want you to get attached on him, doesn't want you to worship him, wants you to be greater than I am, to just realize you are not the mind that wants to control and get and wants to be programmed, get from others and want to program others. But that you are just that being as you feel, and your mind, ego is always blaming you for how you feel, trying to get yourself from others, forcing, resisting. But you are always being as you feel, just as you now are being as you feel. You will never, your ego, trying to know you, trying to force to get you, to know, to get answers. or to teach and control others. That's ego, separation, opposition to yourself, controlling you, opposing you, trying to get you from others. And give your own ego to others forcefully. Then you realize you're not that, you're just being as you feel from the heart. Your own truth, from your own point of perception, point of awareness. Unique dimension of being, unique state of consciousness, unique divine nature like no other. Unique programming of the mind, geometry of the soul and mind. What beautiful this is, huh? And you trust, you being yourself, you reveal yourself, you being yourself, you get the answers revealed, remembered, realized, experienced, felt like I feel these trees behind of me and the sun there. So it is, and beautiful, 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 beautiful. I give you my word. So it is. That's why in India, always people were going alone into the forest. Because when you are with yourself, you get to know yourself, you get to know your own answers. Mother Nature teaches you about life and way of being. And you get your own answer, your own truth. Because everyone else wants to program you into their fucking truth. Their mind that wants to control others. But I want you to deprogram yourself from all the programs of parents, society, matrix, teachers, all this shit. And then these teachers who want to program you, guide you, tell you how to do, what to do, they want to control you. They blame you, you are not good enough. They blame you, you're not going good as you feel. You have to do what they say, when they say, how they say. You have to believe and know what they know in their mind. Now they program you in their mind. Now they control you with guilt and fear. Of being yourself, blaming you for how you feel, and they spiritual and they doing same shit. So if somebody has some love for you in your heart, will not answer any questions, will not guide you, will not tell you what to do, because you have to deprogram yourself, all this program, and find your own truth, your own unique truth from a unique point of perception, because there's no other you. You are the only manifestation of the source in your unique state of consciousness, nature, perception. And who loves you, deprogram you of that shit, all that shit. You have to find that answers within you. And yes, sometimes I answer questions when somebody suffering and I know I have an advice, then maybe sometimes, but that rarely happens. I am not a Zen master, but I have Zen. I behave like one. It's my nature, but I know my flaws and that I have to work on myself like this. So why should I answer questions? I teach nothing. And you all people here, some stupid people, you know what you're doing here. But I teach nothing. The source of everything, source in your unique representation and manifestation. The source of everything, you being yourself. The source of the universe, the great nothing where everything comes out. The source. And you're stupid. Because you don't want to know in your mind and get programmed by others. You feel yourself. You find your answers within you. You don't want them from others. No one can control you. You control no one. You get your own truth. You experience and feel yourself. You're being yourself as you feel. And you experience your truth is revealed, remembered, and embodied within you. You're stupid. You are not like others. Smart, programmed in the mind. So like this, there's nothing to teach. There's no answers to answer to you, to no one. Because I don't want to program you. I want you to deprogram yourself and be yourself. So I teach nothing. Anyway. So... why would I answer questions? But another thing is I'm also so divinely programmed, highly functioning autism. I cannot stand messenger and debating in comments with messing with the mind and all this. It drains me completely, takes me out of balance. I cannot even read books. I can read one page and I'm off, But this is how I am. So I will not do something. I teach you not to do what doesn't feel right, and I will do messenger and debate in comments, which I absolutely hate and just drains me. It's suffering for me. And I'm teaching you to find the answers within you, and I would program you, and I would be a hypocrite, and I'm not a hypocrite. Because I don't have your answers. I don't have it. The answer is within you. You have it. And the answer is correct. Has nothing to do with me. When you read my word, listen to my video, you experience your own truth. Maybe you feel more, you realize more, then you are more close to my truth in my dimension, but you experience it from your point of perception. And if you are thinking, then you're getting only what is in your mind. You're thinking about what I'm saying, translated it, what you're thinking has nothing to do with me. Nothing. And if your problem has nothing to do with me, you getting angry, you start blaming, you maybe attack, but because words that you've written, you translate that I have said, you translate it within yourself. Maybe, like I'm speaking about ganja, maybe you have problem with your son who is smoking, and he shouldn't smoke because he has problem and he's not ready to face his own shadows, and when he smokes he's facing it, that's why going crazy. And you maybe start attacking me that the ganja is very bad, but you are not angry at me and the truth of the divine use and communion of the marijuana that I was speaking, but you actually get triggered by the suffering that your son is causing you by being very bad motherfucker. Has nothing to do with me. It's everything. I give you my word, and the answer is within you. Is never has nothing to do with me, because the truth that I experience and feel, only source that I am, my own soul, can feel. And you feel and experience your own truth, and if you think what is in your mind, and if you get angry and triggered, you get angry by the trauma that you have to deal with in yourself. Has nothing to do with me. So I don't answer questions. I give you my word. Answers is within you, and the answer is correct. Has nothing to do with me. Feel, allow the silence of the mind. Mind is analyzing. Mind is judging every word. Mind is defining, analyzing, labeling. Trying to get it from others, trying to control. But then you don't get anything what I'm saying, anything what is written, no word, no poetry. You only get your mind controlling, forcing, and that is analyzing and defining, labeling, naming. Your only mind wants to control everything what you see, and you don't get anything new. You get what is in the mind already. But if you allow the silence of the mind, you allow the silence of the mind. You don't analyze, you don't judge, you don't define it, you don't name it, you don't know it, you don't want to control it, you don't force to know it, force to get it, you don't try to know it better and tell me what you know. You let your mind be, and you feel and experience the words. You feel and experience the energy. You just feel and experience. You listen. You let your mind be. Let the mind go. You don't analyze. You don't judge. You don't force. You don't control. You don't show me with ego that you know better. But you listen. You feel and experience. You let your mind be. And then your answers, your truth, gradually the energy is transferred. The codes, the divine codes of truth, of light, of love are transferred into you. And you let your mind be, and your truth will gradually get revealed, experienced within you. And you get it like a joke. And you realize you are not your mind that wants to know, that's analyzing, judging, stopping everything, defining, naming, labeling, trying to get, trying to force. You're trying to know and trying to tell others that I'm number one, that I know everything. But that's just the mind, the ego that wants to control the truth and never can know the truth, because when you experience, realize, reveal, remember, feel the truth within you. Truth cannot be known in the mind, can be only experienced within you. And you remember you are always the truth that is felt, experienced, revealed, remembered, experienced, felt. You were never the mind that wants to control the truth. You were the answer that you were seeking, the truth that you were seeking. You were never the mind that was seeking the answer. You were the answer that mind covered to control you, to know you. In a position in separation yourself to control and know the truth, you were always the truth. You were the answers. All the answers was within you, and only you have it. I give you my word. Pur Namaste. I love you. I'm finished now. Much love from my heart. Everybody be divine. And if anybody loves my wisdom, loves my craziness, if you get something from my wisdom, you get the answer within you. It has nothing to do with you. You get it yourself. You do it yourself. And word that I'm free for everyone. Thank you. Just if you do opposition, if you schooling me, if you do violation, if you tell me what I should do, oppose me and blame me, violate me and I block you. But if you give me love like I give you love and appreciation, no negative resistance, opposition, violation, all this shit, blame. You're so welcome. I love you so much. But if anybody wishes to offer a donation, I'm open because this is my work. I give you my word and the source from the hearts that feel to give something from the heart. Give me donation. Only joy from the heart, joyful giving, love. I don't want nothing else because that's love. Everything else is forced control, guilt. I don't want that. I want donations from the heart, and I don't care how much it comes. Never too much, never too little. Thank you from the heart. If anybody giving, if there's any blessing in my heart, I don't know, God knows. Let it all go to you. But I'm grateful for the donation. You keep the art of the word that I'm going. My link there. I love you. Much love. Pur namaste. Mwah.